What's going on, guys? It's Madman Plant. We're here day number 3 at MJ BizCon, and we've already done a lot of interviews. And we got Barneys Farms, and I love their biscotti mitts. We've grown it a bunch of times in our grow, and now I got Luis with me, the main man from Barneys Farms. So let's talk a little bit about Barneys Farms and how Barneys Farms is different in the cultivation scene for growers.
Yeah, so Barneys Farm is a heritage brand. We started in the late 80s with a coffee shop, and then people liked so much the weed that it turned also into a seed bank, and we have from the classic strains like Critical Kush, LSD, the winners of the first High Times Cups and Sweet Tooth, Liberty Haze, Amnesia Lemon, all those classic strains, and then we're also going into the U.S. market with new drops with Californian brands. Like the Backpack Boys, for example, we have a collab with them for lemon cherry gelato and black cherry gushers. We also just dropped the RS11 crossed with Banana OG, which is a collab with Doja Pack.
Okay.
Yeah, just dropped 2 days ago here at the show.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the new powerhouse now. But yeah, we also the biscotti mints that you said. It's
classic.
It's a lovely.
And I've done the LSD too.
The LSD.
Yeah. Now, talk a little bit about profile. What we all have, if you look at the back, you have the garlic cookies, you have the Zope, and then you have the Mendo Breath. Yeah. We have 3 different styles of bud development. Which is Barney's favorite? What are you guys looking for as far as your build? Do you guys like the high calyx where it's crowned out like the cookies, or are you guys more like the Mendo Breath? Is there a particular one, or are you guys open to both?
Yeah, we're open to both, but me personally, I like more the garlic cookies structure, right? With
the garlic cookie, because it just looks like a crown coming out.
It's a beautiful, beautiful plant, yeah, for sure.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Is that a form of genetic foxtailing, they call it designer foxtailing, where it crowns out like that? Is that the term?
Yes, that's
okay.
The term, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful, because I personally always look for it, because right as you see how you have the last little bit of the green coming, the pistils coming down and crushing, it's just amazing.
Yeah,
and something like that is going to be pretty dense. Now, talk about you personally, Luis.
Yeah.
Colors, profiles, what do you like when you're smoking on Barneys Farms? What are you looking for?
Me, I really like gelato flavors as well. So
okay.
The lemon cherry gelato, even our classic gelato, I really like that terpene and flavor profile. Yeah.
Are you like me where you blow out and you can almost taste it in your mouth?
Yeah.
So it's not just nothing, it's like that aftertaste.
Yeah, and even when you open the pack, that's really intense. Yeah.
Yeah, right, it blows in your face. Yeah. Now, have you been growing Barneys Farms how long?
I've been working with them for 8 years now.
Perfect. And are you indoor grower, outdoor grower?
Indoor, yeah.
Okay, and do you use tent or room?
Just the tent, yeah.
Perfect. Now, do you do living?
Flats in Amsterdam are also pretty small, so.
No, it's cool, and that's why even on the podcast we talk about horizontal growing and maximizing footprints in small spaces. And the great thing about Barneys Farms or a really good genetic like what you guys have is you're going to be able to maximize that even if you have a small space. We talk to people all the time who think you need a room to grow in.
That's true.
And I tell people are growing these things in 1 gallon pots and doing pretty well for themselves.
Pretty well, in small tents as well. The information is all out there now as well, like places like Grow Diaries or, there's so much information and people can learn about how to, maximize in small spaces, as you said.
Well, and also we come down to the basics, fire in, fire out. So when you deal with great genetics, you're going to have a great time. And I also talk to people, and you probably can back me up on this, great genetics, just like a really good lens with an okay camera body, you're going to get better pictures than a really good camera body and a shorter lens. Barneys Farms being quality genetics, if you're a new grower and you're not doing the best job, you can still get a really great outcome because of high quality genetics, because of their resilience to heat, stress, pests, mold.
Definitely.
Talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, now there are a lot of brands that are bringing the prices down, but you can see that the quality is also not the same, and it's better you put a few more bucks and get high quality genetics that will bring you a better reward at the end, right, than settling for something mediocre. So
Well, and if you're relying as a medical person and you're relying on these terpenes or these flavors or these effects,
yeah,
you don't want to get short shifted.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
you
and
don't have to wait and be like, okay, well, it didn't really work. You know how frustrating it is when you think you're growing something and then you get to flower
Yeah.
and then it's low trichomes. It doesn't look what it looks
Exactly.
like. It's not great.
Yeah, and that's where we take our pride also is people come to us looking for those premium quality genetics, and they
Yeah.
know what they're gonna get.
Well, it's an investment, you know, electricity, water, soil, the tent itself.
Lights,
Way before you even get to the seeds,
Yeah.
and you're gonna short yourself on the most important thing,
on the
which
base.
is what you're gonna be smoking
on the
on.
basics. Yeah, exactly. I would totally
Right?
agree with you. Yeah.
So, what can we learn about Barney Farms, or what is Barney Farms doing differently in 2025?
So we're just still expanding, always trying to create new strains, bringing those classic strains, mixing it up with new genetics, new flavors, new terpenes. Yeah, we're all over the place and trying to bring everything forward for sure, man.
Now, tell me a little bit of this. You touched on about it earlier. You're starting the European market and then coming to the American market. What kind of challenges did you face as a seed coming over, or was it pretty universal where it was, you know, people appreciated the same? Because you know, like how, for instance, like Lay's chips in Tokyo, they have Korean barbecue. But in the United States, we'd never see the Korean barbecue version of Lay's, right?
Yeah.
Was there a difference in what the American market demanded versus the European market, or was
Yeah,
it?
for sure. We see some difference on the sales that we make, the strains that people are looking for.
What in Europe do people prefer more, and what in America do we prefer more?
So at the moment, I see that people in Europe really want the American. So it's a bit of an exchange, you know. That's
We want that they got.
Yeah,
We want,
exactly. We feel that a bit. Some strains that were not selling as much in Europe are now selling a lot in the US for us, like our old school Acapulco Gold or Laughing Buddha.
Yeah.
They were always good sellers, but I mean now in the US it's again a fever over them, and in Europe the people are a bit past that and they want the US strains. Yeah, it's a bit of an exchange going on, I would say.
Except for when you talked about how they see Americans, and they're like, "Oh, dirty! They like too much fast food. They fight too much."
We do have some stereotypes, yeah.
Right?
We do.
I watch this Australian news channel, and they're always like shitting on Americans, saying how America's unstable and that they fight too much.
It's a great country. I guess you have both things. You have the best and the worst.
Well, you know
sometimes,
what
right?
it ties
It's
down
such
to.
a big country, so many people, so many different realities. I mean, your states are the size of countries in Europe, right? So
Yeah, when we talk about one, he's like the whole state from border to border is only 4 hours drive time from one side of the island to the other side. Like that's like in Virginia or California, Nevada, you can drive 4 hours and still be here.
still be there. Yeah, no, it's crazy. The size, the scope in America is. It's like your portions.
There I'm talking about, yeah.
This is something we talk about. The portions here are unbelievable. Even if you order a salad, it's like 3 days worth of salad.
Yeah.
That's crazy for us, yeah, coming from here.
Well, that's awesome. To wrap this up, is there anything that besides the new release of the RS11 Crush of the Banana OG that people should be paying attention to with Barneys?
Definitely. So this one, yeah, you just said. Then the lemon cherry gelato.
That sounds good.
The collab with the Backpack Boys. Our mimosa orange punch. It's an incredible plant as well. Great structure, great flavor profile and terpenes. Yeah, I think these three are the main ones for now.
Well, I'm gonna have to get one in my garden. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Anything with cherry in it is my shit, dude.
Yeah?
Tropicana cherry is probably one of my favorite ones. And then I don't know if you're familiar with Envy Genetics. They're no longer around. They were based in South Beach, California, or whatever it is. But they have what is it called? Cherry Avenue, and it builds just like the garlic cookies, but it is almost like completely red and purple.
Oh, I'll
and
check
it
it
is
out.
amazing. The company disbanded, so they're not around.
Okay, but maybe I
you
can still find
You can
some,
still get the
yeah.
seed packs.
Yeah, for sure. I'll make
Which
sure
is why
to
I'm
do
trying to stock up. So don't buy too many.
No, I'll just check it out to see what you're talking about.
You can only buy one seed pack. Well, Luis, thank you for being on the
Thank
show,
you,
dude.
man.
Thank
So
you for
nice to
being
have you,
here.
yeah.
Guys, we have more podcasts coming your way here at MJ BizCon 2024. We'll see you soon.
Ciao, guys.
Dude, that was awesome,
It
bro.
was good. Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you so much. Huh?